a video and it was going too long, so I'm going to make a shorter video, hopefully, and then I'll do the expanded version for you to get more information because it's powerful. The stuff I had to experience to receive the bridge. For 4 years, I've been isolated in Mount Shasta, the last few, where I had to have absolutely no human contact with the outside world. I had a 6-foot fence around me to not receive any energy from passersby. And in that silence, I started receiving the bridge September 7th of 2024, when James Cari sent me a text, which clicked an egg, cracked it open, about what is your why? He said, did you watch Simon Sinek's video? I'm like, yeah, who hasn't? But boom, that did it. I got a download as it's the audio that I got fresh from the sky in the hot tub. I had my phone with me and I had to record it. So the first download explained the why of planet Earth, why we are the way we are, why centuries ago we followed the wrong guy, a man, and we went down a rabbit hole to start doing everything he said with religion and church and all the beliefs that we need to get married and stay married for life. None of that is real. Oh my God, that is the most upside down reality. We're never to say I do to anything for life, and you're never to belong to a man or take his name. But that's what women do because that's all we've known. So when I was in high school, I had the biggest boobs in school. Nobody ever saw my body, including my mom. I had a breast reduction at 17 right before I graduated. No, after I graduated. And my mom even didn't see them. So that changed my life, but no one ever saw them. That was like something that was my thing. And then this process of mine, expansion, leaving John, going to the coast, going to Mount Shasta, all this stuff coming through me in books. It's like I become super, super strong, and I just shed all those layers of beliefs that I had about things. And when you do that, you become the strongest person on the planet. You're just super strong. And when you do that, ladies, men crave you. When you are strong, when you are not weak, when you're following your lane and you're doing your thing, men want you for themselves. They will tell you the most horrible things that they want to do to your body because they want you so bad, but they know they can't have you. So they just want to lick you all over. They want to tell you every detail. It's just water off a duck's back to me, but it's like, goodbye. I flick them away. It's like, you don't need to be around my life. You could just keep that inside and I could still communicate with you. So no man is going to have this body. It's like, I might go out and be around people and dance and do stuff, but no man is going to have this body. If I hold you, if I kiss you, you're not getting this body. No, it's like, this doesn't belong to you, and I'm a curiosity like my boobs. No, I'm super strong, and you don't get to enjoy the fruits of this. I have worked my ass off to become who I am, and there's nobody that gets to be the one who gets to claim the prize. No, that's not going to happen. The bridge started for me. I learned all this information about how we went the wrong way, why we were covered up as women, why women are still covered up in some countries. I learned all this on September 7th, almost 2 years ago. And that was just the beginning of the information I started receiving. I've received 1,500 pages and 7 volumes worth of details about everything going wrong in the planet, how it went wrong, and how we get to turn it up right. And it's all in the bridge. But the last part had to come through for me to finish the bridge. I've been released, I've been free, but I'm still dictating. And I had to go through this experience in this town to understand why. I had to get here. I went to Ashland. Ashland wasn't for me. It was too bustly, too busy, and I was gaining weight because all you do is eat. It was good, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to eat. I want to be. So I came to this town, which is small, and I'm renting just for 6 months just to see what's going to happen. I don't even know where I'm going to end up. Probably not here. I still see water around me. But I had to come here for this next experience. Now I'm done officially with the hell that I had to go through in Mount Shasta to write the bridge. The bridge will explain it. The hell I had to go through. The documentary he's doing is going to share so much. And that will come out when he's able to do it. Unfolding what he had to unfold and sit and listen to, everything that I've unfolded was so much for him to unpack, and he had no idea what he was getting into. So it will come out when it's time. But for right now, the end of the bridge is here. And this is I was getting ready to put makeup on because I'm going to go out and get my taxes done. But then this started coming through. It was like it pulled everything together from last night. I just wanted to go listen to live music. There's a place here that has live music 3 nights a week, and it's good and it's early. So I just wanted to sit on a bar stool and listen. So I did. I went and there was a bar stool. If there's not a bar stool, I leave. So there was one. And so it was free. I sat there and I'm listening. And then the bartender, I love her dearly. She's so sweet. I think she's following me on Instagram. I'm going to tell her to listen to this. She introduced me to some of the guys around me, and I need to let her know, don't do that, because then it gave them freedom to want to get to know me. It was fun because one guy's up, he won't ever talk to me. Oh, he wants to. He wanted to for a couple nights. He's wanted to. He'll come and say one little comment. And this one was about the menu. It was like, oh, that's really good. It was just like, talk to me if you want to talk to me, for the love of God. Don't stare at me. But so these men around me, they just start talking. And this one, he won't leave me alone. So when he went to the bathroom, I left. I'm a honeypot. Now, long ago on this planet, we had Atlantis and Lemuria. And during that time, women, I just see like gardens, flowing white robes, beautiful waterfalls, men eating grapes with their little things on. And women were in charge. Men were only responsible for heavy lifting and sex. And they enjoyed it. Every man that I've asked in the world since, they wish they could be that. And that is the way it was a long time ago, because women were like me. They were who they are, and they intimidated the hell out of men. Because women, as you know, you can multitask and do 9 zillion things at once. You don't need to, but you do. We are that powerful, and yet we've let them take over and over to where we got pushed down further and further, covered up. Now we're like, we take their name, we marry them for life. No, none of that is supposed to happen. This is ownership of us. So I became somebody that I looked at the relationships, and look at my other videos. It covers a lot. Like I was with John, and John, I realized I loved them, but the money thing was the thing that it was icky to me. So if something's icky, I leave. And Craig, who he was, sacrificing it, making this manufacturing plant, but his beliefs about how he couldn't trust anybody, it's like, that's icky to me. So when something's icky, I leave. I don't have to have emotion. I don't have to, oh, but you're leaving. No, it's over. If something's over, it's done. You leave. And that's when you step into who you are. So what came through this morning was the end of the bridge is women coming full circle. I had to experience everything that is in the bridge, and you'll see that. I had to experience trust falls with God that no human could tolerate. Nobody would do the documentary. But I did everything because it was just me, connected to me. There was nobody else saying, but you should want to do, or I don't look at comments anywhere, any Facebook, I don't get texts. Everybody who comments on your stuff, they're going to tell you the reason why you can't be who you are. I don't look at anything, because if I did, that would make me stop being who I am. So I only move forward. I post and go if I'm brought to a comment, because some people get response from me. We're supposed to have that connection. So I am always forward moving. And in doing so, I walked through hell in Mount Shasta, went through the rat infestation, landed in Ashland, where there I discovered this little town where I had to come to meet these people, to be free again, but to still receive the bridge, to realize that I am what women were back in the days of Atlantis and Lemuria. Men drop at your feet. Men just want to lick you, apparently, all the time. And they tell you openly. But women, we are not strong. You have these people, you have these stories because your mom did it, grandma did it, grandma wants babies. No, that is not why you're here. That's why the bridge covers why you're never supposed to get married. You're not to have children, because they have their own path. They're born, and then they get to go be with the people who will nurture them so they can grow and become who they are. You're not to raise them and start a family and do selfies. All of that it's all explained in great detail in the bridge, because I was silent in Mount Shasta for years, and I only received and I only dictated every single day. So what came through me in Mount Shasta is not for me. I couldn't have made this up. But now that I've lived the beginning, which showed women getting covered up by men, because men couldn't be around women because it moved. And so we went from them covering us up, and they're still covered up, to where I stepped out of that. And inhaled helium. I just allowed myself to just become who I am, which meant stepping away from all people, because everybody will tell you why you can't be who you are. But I did it. And now I'm talking to my ex. We're having great conversation because it was the money thing I couldn't handle. His daughter is a money thing and I can't do money things. But him as a person, we enjoyed each other. The same with the one in Boston. It was like, oh my gosh. It's like there was so much connection there, but it was the things that made me feel icky I can't be a part of. So all of these connections are now coming full circle, but the bridge started with why we were covered up. And now I see why, because when we are strong, Melania, when we don't need men, when we do everything ourselves because we can. Guys, according to the world, I'm old. I don't care. That is a number, and I am so youthful now, it's comical. So don't be a number, don't retire, don't go live in a senior citizen community and be a senior. Oh my God, I lived in a 55 plus place for a minute. The word senior is icky. That tells you you're old, and everybody there talked about how old they were and looking for signs of aging and when they should move closer to the freeway or near the medical facilities. Why would you want to live a life to look forward to that? My life started when I started following me. And I've been doing it my whole life. It's all in the bridge. I've followed this my whole life, but I had to leave people to get here. You've got to leave those people, but that's done now, because women, we are so strong when we are just who we are. All those things you think you should do, you want to do, you don't report to anybody. You're abundant. You're going to have everything you need. We are equal already. We don't have to fight for equality. We don't have to, please let us be equal. We are equal. We are been equal forever. Everything's equal. The people who and this is all in the bridge, the people who took away our equality and covered us up and made us subservient and married and take their name, they have been dead for centuries. Why have we even begun to allow this? The first thing that came through on September 14th of that year, laying on Mount Shasta, was the videos that I posted about, oh my God, we are equal. Why are we fighting for equality? So women, as of this moment, and it's going to be in the bridge, you don't need to you just step into who you are. Especially those of you who are looking for a man or in a relationship, looking and wondering what he's thinking about. Who you are, they have not seen power like you, authentically you. You've got to become who you are and be your full power. You don't need a man. You are enough. You don't need money. It's like, women, just walk out the door. Push them out. You don't need anyone to just become who you are. It's all inside of you. Your instruction manual is enclosed. And that's what I taught those kids. Oh, that's the one thing, the lesson that they're going to get from me is not as when people tell them things that they know better. And this is for you too, just la, Charlie Brown's mom. Because they know, they're young enough to know. So go back to your youthful self, get back on that track and become why you're here. And it wasn't to be a mom. It wasn't to be a banker. It wasn't to be a ballerina. Who you are is not what your body is here for. I'm in my body. I'm all around my body, but it's just so I could drive it around to share this with you. We are all equal. Everybody on this planet is equal. We're born the same way with no pockets. We're told at 0 and 1 who we are, and that's what confuses us, because what we remembered from being really little is, but the things you dreamed about that you knew about were erased. So we are equal. So this is it. It brings the shift reality overnight. And I have the book to prove it. This book is a document that I couldn't have come up with. It's like literally every volume of Harry Potter times 10, but it's real. It's true. And it explains how we went the wrong way. Women, if you are strong, you're looking for a man, but if you don't look for him, start looking for you. You find you become your full self, which is not going to take a lot of work. I've got books and I'll be doing talks to help you get to you immediately. You don't need to go through I've got to separate from this. No, just be who you are. And it is one choice away. I've said it in many videos. I'm not going to do it again, but this is you. That's what you want to be. Just be it. Your praying hands, be it. So the bridge full circle is we started out being covered up. Men took over. Men like being in power. Some guys are really big puffy guys. They want to be crowned. That would never happen. Who would ever even... Giving energy, anything makes it happen, by the way. So we have this world to where the men are big, and there's some big women. But money is power, money is king, and none of that is real. None of it. So women, especially Melania, and I'm sure nobody in this world wants to do this more than her. Leave. Go. Just start. Oh God, how many parts of her feel icky? Oh God, does he touch her? Oh. Oh. So anything that feels icky, no longer tolerate it. It's icky, don't do it. That job, that man, that boss that says those things to you. I left so many jobs because the men would do nasty things, drop the key on my desk. Oh, hell no. I didn't know I could stop that or fight it. I just left. I just follow my arrow. I go to the next place. So be who you are. And then you're going to have men flooding after you. It's going to be like the squirrels chasing each other. The squirrels in my front yard in Mount Shasta. And I learned this while living there. The girl watches the boys go up and down the tree. Have you seen squirrels? The girl picks which one is going to be the lucky one. Women have had the power forever because when I got strong, people just want to tell you how they want to lick you everywhere. And it's like, and it doesn't bother me. I won't let it because they're not going to. Be strong enough to not let anything bother you. Don't be as sensitive to anything. I just became so strong that I'm a force. And I feel it. I feel myself being seen when I walk into a room. And that's just because I'm who I am. And most people are so coupled up and in agreement with where they should be and how they should do. People are blown away at my aloneness. My aloneness is awkward for people. They see me alone and it bothers them. Doesn't bother me one bit. I actually love it. But it does bother people. It's so wild. Somebody I know lost $300,000 and it was a hit. But he didn't let it bother him. It's like he's moving on. But everybody else in his world is like, oh my God. It's money. He's healthy and living a long life because he lost it. You guys, just be here right now. That's what being present, when you hear that, be present, be mindful. Okay, that's all I am. And when you are, all you get is your next step. You got to get away from people because men, you don't need to be scared. You need to be grateful because you get to go back to being lazy and have a lot of sex with a lot of women. And then those people who love taking care of children, they get to take care of all the children. They get to feed them, nurture them, help them get walking until the kids take off to find their next step. They will know their way. I knew my way. I had to have a life of hell with a mother from hell to get here. I wouldn't trade 1 second of my past or my future because I get every day that I deserve. And I deserve the happiness I feel. I feel so immensely happy every day. It's almost comical. It's like, if I could bottle this, which I can, I'm telling you how to get there. I am so happy because I'm who I am. And now I go out. I haven't been out. And now I see the result of these years of isolation and how it has changed me. I get to go see that now in the world. And now that brings the bridge full circle and I'm done. I'm done with the bridge. What's the date? Tax day, the end of my taxes. I'll remember that. The bridge is done. We are full circle. Women are equal. And all of the evidence backing it up is all written in the bridge. And there's so much more I'll be sharing. I know the bridge inside and out, so I will be sharing, talking, and I will never say the same subject twice. There's so much information. I'll just be everywhere. But the information in the bridge is like, it's not a new Bible. It's a explanation of why we went wrong. It's like, and how else are we going to get information to help the world? Because we only have the people who are walking around here living. We have a zillion people that are spiritual, but I don't know how many have gone all the way to the end of the path. And that's how I made this connection. And in constant silence, I got the answers. And my energy, I walk into a room, it's like parting a Red Sea. And now I see what happened by me pulling away. So full circle, ladies, just be your fullest authentic self. You don't need a man. I'd be marching out that door so fast. Leave the kids, they'll figure it out. The more you leave behind, the more shrapnel, the more chaos, the better for all of them. They need to figure it out. They need to figure it out because they're not here to have you nurture them. Any kids that grew up nurtured by moms, we're seeing what happened with them. Not good. So I have zillions to say, but I'm going to just finish with this one now. But the bridge is done and I am free. And I sent an email last night that I did not expect to send. I don't know what that means.